Hello, welcome to my unboxing and review of the Spark Models 1/43rd scale Mercedes AMG SLS from 2009 here in a gold metallic, and it has opening doors, so possibly the only Spark model with opening doors. Now if you want to go straight to post unboxing when I'm actually looking at the model itself, then I'll put a chapter point, so if you just go forward to the next chapter point or pop down into the description and click on the link there for the chapter point, then you'll be able to do that. So as you can see, this is still in its shrink wrap. Well, it's not shrink wrap, is it? Actually, it's just the typical Spark Models cellophane, and there's a rip in the cellophane there, and it's not very well done. Now I wonder if it has been out. It may well have been out of the cellophane before. Who knows? You get these things second hand and you're never quite sure. Now I'm going to cut there with my Victorinox Swiss card to get into behind the, oh, there we go, right, and pull that out. So it's in the classic Spark Minimax case with the silver metallic, well, silvered card around it, and you've got all the normal stuff. So we've got a like licensed by Daimler, however you want to pronounce it, and there's the model with the designation. Now, so in the packaging, clearly it's coming with these blocks to hold the doors open, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. And right, I've just taken that off, so it's worth noting whether this is a separate part. Yeah, it usually is. It's a bit stuck there. It's probably a fairly old model. There is wear on this as if it's been in and out a few times, and that actually appears to be stuck. I've never noticed one where this silver backing is actually stuck in any way. Maybe it's just, yeah, okay, it's just tall enough just to cover there, but maybe that is a bit of adhesive there. Okay, anyway, right, that's fine. Put that to one side, and we're left with this bit. And really, I should have brought a different screwdriver, but my ancient Victorinox Swiss card does have a screwdriver in it. So now, okay, so this plastic tape actually goes inside to hold the blocks. So I'm going to take the this off now. Now these bits don't look like they have been opened before, so it looks pretty. Possibly there's a bit of a nail mark on that one. So yeah, possibly this one's been open and shut very nicely. We'll see. So there must be an art to doing this properly and getting them back on. And again, you've got the model designation there. So right, we've done that end. I'll do that and I will peel that in that way. Great. Okay, so that's that part of the case taken care of. So as you can see, the film loops over the top there, and we've got these, I don't know what they are yet, whether they're just card boxes. No, I think they're polystyrene. So the next thing to figure out is how to take this off. Now there's an end of a loop there, but I think that's underneath, so I need to find where the loop starts, and bit of a struggle to find where that starts. Maybe I can just okay, I think I can ease it off in, yes, this direction, away from the wing mirrors. Not that they're on wings because they're on the doors, but we traditionally call them wing mirrors, of course, from back then. Right, okay, so that's coming away, and actually it does appear to be taped to the underside a bit. Somehow there's some stickiness there, and it's left some residue on the bottom, as you can see, which isn't a big deal anyway. So yeah, these are just not expanded foam, they're just polystyrene, but they're squishy and they're quite dense. Anyway, fine, so that's come off and it's left the door open. Now if the door was fixed open, obviously we wouldn't have needed these pieces, so I'm going to assume that it's not going to be like they will shut. So in fact, I'll try shutting them now, because if I'm going to unscrew this off its plinth, the best time to do it, well, it's best to do it with these shut now. Okay. No, they are definitely meant to stay open. Well, that wasn't that's all clear. Okay, so I'm going to have to glue that back on. What a downer. Oh dear. And of course now I feel like an idiot, but where's the warning? You know, there's no warning on there. You get some cars like the Auto Art from McLaren F1, for example, where you can open and shut the doors, but that's going to be a glue back job. What a shame to ruin this model so quickly. Anyway, well, we all live with our mistakes, don't we? So I'm going to have to be careful now with that one. So let's see. So it doesn't, in a way you could class this car as having openings, but as they don't open, they are open. They don't open in the sense of a verb, opening. So anyway, we'll get a better look into the cabin with this like that. Right, okay. Right, so we're about to start the chapter mark where I'm just looking at the model. Let's get that one off, done. Okay, and those out of the way. So if you've skipped to this point in the video, you'll know that I've managed to rip the door off because these doors are fixed. So do rewind and see what happened there. Very embarrassing. Right, let's go and have a look. So we can see inside now. I've removed that door improperly. So we've got a seal around the door, which is quite a nice feature. You can see the center console with lots of detail on it there, and the steering wheel. So a very wide cabin with widely spaced seats actually, and that carried through to the AMG GT, which was based on the same platform but cheaper to build. Anyway, but we're talking about the model here. So the paint finish is good. I mean, as with all small details, when you've got a very fine amount of paint on there, on these ridges, you do tend to get a bit of thinness of paint, but it's actually really, really impressive. So yeah, there appears to be a bit of an issue just there. Whether it's a paint issue or a moulding issue, I think it's the moulding feeling that. So you might just see that slight hump in the paint there. Right, okay. So nice detail as we come around. You've got the Mercedes badge in the front, which is suitably small and detailed. Coming around to the side, you've got the 6.3 badge, and of course this was a 6.2 litre engine. So Mercedes are famous for calling them 63s, but you know, that's rounding up, I guess. I'm not sure what the actual capacity was. Yeah, you've got a realistic dent there to help your feet get through a bit easier. And you can see into the cabin a bit more from this side and see the seats. It is the dark interior, so it's a bit tricky. Black fuel cap. Unusual for a car to have a black fuel cap, but I guess it's that semi-racing look they want. Yeah, you've got these lights with the silver reflectiveness and the red. Again, SLS and an AMG badge there, and the Mercedes badge there. High-level reverse light looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to figure out how to glue this back on. If I'm looking at that hinge there, obviously it's on in two places. I've got some, I mean, it's taken away some of the paint, so it must be painted after they've put the door on. Let's have a look at the door and where I've broken it. Well, there's going to be plenty of space to put some super glue on there. At the end of the day, it shouldn't really show anything. In fact, I'll probably do another video on this, just me gluing it back on. And of course the trick will be using one of these to hold it in place when I glue it. So there we go. Right, okay, yeah. lovely model, very pleased with it. Spark, nice representation underneath, good tread on the wheels. Yeah, very happy with it. Good lower bumper detail there, lots of venting. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel. Like I say, I'm going to do another video of me attempting to super glue this back on, and we'll see if we get a nice look with it glued back on. Ah dear. Well, I mean, I've repaired Spark models before where the headlights come off and the windscreens come off and things like that, but this should be easier because it's not near any of the clear plastic, which would tend to get a funny effect when you get glue near to it. But no, this should be fine. So do subscribe. I've got plenty of Spark model car reviews in 43rd scale and some HPI ones as well, which are excellent models, and some 12th, 18th, 64th scale cars as well. So thank you for watching, and you'll hear from me shortly.